Hi, this is Shelley Lance Folk of the Traveling Sisters Adventures here on YouTube. We'd like to say please subscribe and share our recordings with your friends and family. Today we're going to be talking about leopards, and aren't they beautiful? Can you see the leopard in this picture? We couldn't, but our guide was able to spot him in the grass. That is until she darted out from the grass and grabbed a young impala. Mom couldn't believe what happened, and it happened so fast we couldn't believe it either. But our guide, who was familiar with the animals in the area, was telling us that this leopard was a mom to 2 cubs, so she needed to feed them. We hated to see the death of a beautiful youngster like the impala, but she had to feed her babies. Leopards are usually nighttime hunters, so seeing them during the day is a real treat. But they do like to spend time in the thick vegetation, so you can barely see them. Here she's coming out, and you can actually see how beautiful she is. The rosettes are so clear and defined. We love leopards. Leopards are, I think, the most magnificent animals on the planet. She also rarely ever makes any noise as she goes through the thick grass. And that's so when she's hunting, she isn't going to let her presence be known to her prey. You can see how sometimes she crouches down, looks around. She's always aware of what's going on around her. Absolutely a magnificent hunter also. We've put together several of our favorite photos of leopards. Here you can see the leopard mom and baby in the tree, just hanging out. This one was taken in the Sabi Sands area of South Africa. We watched her hunt for a while. Another beauty, but I love watching them kind of play around with themselves. Here's another that we watched hunt. And this one is from the Kafue area of Zambia. And upcoming is my personal favorite, the couple. She is pregnant, and he's taking really good care of her. And here you see the huntress. She came out of the tree. You can see how close she gets to our vehicles. But again, they are so stealth-like when they walk through the grass, you could hardly hear even a blade of grass as she walked by. And here you can see she doesn't move at all. She is watching a herd of impala off in the distance, and she doesn't want to alert them to her presence. So not even her tail moves. And now she starts going ahead. But they're so beautiful to watch as they hunt. Just their stealth-like movements and their absolute beauty. We love our leopards. We were in the Kalahari Desert this year, and I personally could not detect an animal in this tree, but our guide certainly was. And we stayed there for quite a long time watching her as she went from branch to branch with so much foliage, with so many trees and branches and leaves moving around. There was quite a lot of wind in the area. You can't really see these animals move. It just looks like it's another branch with a bunch of leaves on it. They're very well camouflaged. But as you can see, she's kind of testing some of the branches as she walks from tree to tree. Rather amazing animals. Again, they do like to hunt at night. We think that this one was left in this area by mom. It was a youngster, and is waiting for mom to come back. And when we stopped, didn't really know what to do with us being there. So kind of moved around from tree to tree. But see, you can barely see them move about in the trees. You'd never really know unless you were really aware that these animals spend a lot of time in trees. So we hope you've enjoyed. Thanks so much. This last photo is from the Kapama area of Kruger National Park, one of the first leopards in the wild that we've seen. We hope you've enjoyed spending a little time with us and our beautiful leopards, and we hope to see you again soon. So remember to not only subscribe, but to share with your friends and family. Thanks so much, and see you next time.